Hi foodies, welcome back. I was gonna make some beef and broccoli, but then I changed my mind and I did my version of Mongolian beef. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so what we have is a flank steak here. This is the best cut of beef to use. And of course, you see the lines running across. We are going to be cutting in the opposite direction because we want to cut against the grain, because this will just give us a more tender piece of beef. It's going to be really nice and tender and soft, guys. So cut really thin strips, but of course the tip that I have mentioned before, cut the steak while it's partially frozen, because if it's partially frozen it's a little firmer, right? So it's easier to just cut through and get those nice thin strips. Try to cut them as similar in size as possible. You can cut them to this size or even smaller if you want to. Okay, they'll cook really quickly, and this is beautiful. It has a lot of marbling, so it's gonna be so good. So we're gonna season. I add some oil and then some soy sauce. We need no salt in this recipe, guys. The soy sauce is gonna give us salt along with other flavors. Then we will add some cornstarch, and that helps with tenderness, right? So just toss everything together, and then you'll just put it in the fridge for about 1 hour. After that 1 hour, we're gonna toss it again with a little more cornstarch, and then we are going to fry it in some oil. Okay. You can use a wok or use a frying pan. Make sure the oil is very hot. You're going to cook these for no more than 2 minutes. You could even cook for 1.5 minutes because they're super thin, okay? And do it in batches. Don't overcrowd the pan. If you overcrowd the pan, then you're going to get all those juices from the meat and you're not going to get any of that browning action going on. So do it in batches, okay? Once this is done, I'm going to take it out and I'm gonna cook some more and then set everything aside. Okay, and then that's it, guys. This is cooked. Set it aside, and then we're gonna make the sauce. All right. Alright guys, so oil in the pan, it's over medium-high heat. We're going to be stirring in some garlic and ginger. My pan was a little hot, so the garlic started to brown really quickly, but thankfully it didn't burn. It's just really golden. So once it's fragrant, guys, just go ahead, add some sriracha or some chilies if that's what you have, some soy sauce and water. Okay, it's super simple. Then I'm gonna go in with the sweetness because Mongolian beef usually has a little sweetness to it. So we're gonna be adding some brown sugar and honey right here. Okay. We want this to have a little more body, so we're gonna add a slurry. This is a mixture of cornstarch and water. Just add a little bit at a time, guys. The details are in the description box below, so remember to check that out. Add your slurry. If you feel like you want a lot more sauce, go ahead and double up on the ingredients. Just be careful of the soy sauce, okay, because it's salty. I added some more sriracha because it wasn't too spicy, okay? So I just add as I go along. If you use the chili flakes, it's harder to adjust. All right, so pour in that beef, stir things around, and you'll be good to go, guys. If you want more sauce, just add a little more water, add a little more soy sauce, give it a taste to see if you can handle a little more brown sugar, and you'll be good. But I was fine with this amount of sauce. Now, of course, I'm just gonna add some garnish, some sesame seeds, and some sliced scallions. This is optional. You can leave it off if you don't want to. And if you've used chilies instead of sriracha, then you have those beautiful chilies in there as garnish too. So this is it, guys. Really simple Mongolian beef my way. Might be a little bit different from your way, but it is delicious. And you can have it with plain rice, noodles, fried rice, definitely some greens like some beans, broccoli, pak choy. So delicious. Please let me know what you think when you try it. Let me know if you used sriracha or if you used whole red chilies, because it is really good with red chilies, but I didn't have any. So I used my sriracha, which is made of red chilies, right? And it worked out perfectly. So good. Let me know what you think when you try it, guys. I'll see you next time.